Hey guys, it's your girl Itohan and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, you're so welcome, and please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also like this video if you end up enjoying it. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. God bless you. So guys, in today's video, as you can see from the title, I just want to talk about the things you should do immediately you come into the UK. So apparently the reason why I'm doing this video is because just a few months ago, September, my DMs were flooded. When I say my DMs were flooded, guys, I got a lot of messages from people that just came into the UK September, either as students or as workers, and they didn't really have anyone here in the UK that would just help them settle in, tell them what to do, tell them what to register for. And I was literally helping out like close to 15 people in the month of September, just trying to put them through, okay, apply for this, register for this, submit this. Like, it was a lot. So I wish I had done this video then, because when they reach out to me, I will just send them this video so they can watch, and definitely they would find this video helpful. So this is why I'm just doing this video, because I know we are entering that period where it's January. More people also will come into the UK either on a work visa or on a student visa, and yeah, I know a lot of you will find this video helpful. So enough of all the chat on the things that you should do immediately you come into the UK. So when coming to the UK, I would assume that you've already sorted out your temporary accommodation. Maybe you will be staying with family for a while, or maybe you'll be squatting with a friend, or maybe you will be at an Airbnb or an hotel. If it's an Airbnb, just make sure you have your Airbnb booking just handy somewhere, maybe on your phone, in case they ask you. If you ask me, either an Airbnb or an hotel, I will prefer you get an Airbnb. If those are your two options, I will prefer you get an Airbnb, because for Airbnb, you have access to a kitchen. You don't have that in an hotel, and you don't know how long you will be in that temporary accommodation before you find your permanent accommodation. So yeah, just so you have access to a kitchen, you can always whip up something small for yourself. And before you come in, before you even arrive, make sure you sort out your temporary accommodation, okay? Because if they ask you at the immigration borders where you'll be staying, and you're clueless about that, they might have a very serious issue with you, okay? So just make sure you sort that out before you even step into the country, okay? So guys, the first thing you need to do immediately you step into the UK is to get your BRP card. So your BRP card is the biometric resident permit. That is your visa in this country. That is the proof that you are allowed to work, study, or even live in the UK, okay? So while you were filling in your visa application, you must have been asked where you want your BRP to be sent to. Normally when they give you your visa approval, I think they will send you an email, and in that email they will also state where they sent your BRP to, okay? Just put that address on your Google map and just try to locate that post office, and once you just step in there, just tell them you want to take your BRP. They will collect some information from you, maybe your name. They will hand over your BRP to you, okay? So just make sure that you get your BRP as soon as possible, because you will need that to do any other thing in the country, okay? So guys, the next thing I would say you should settle once you come into the UK is to get your SIM card. So your SIM card, also having a UK phone number is very important. Whatever form you are filling, they will tell you to put in your phone number. Whatever application you are filling, they will tell you to put your phone number. So getting a SIM card is very important, okay? So I am Nigerian, by the way, and when I did my own visa application and also my biometric, I was given a free SIM card. So if you are given that, that is fine. When you come into the UK, just slot that SIM card on your phone, and yeah, it's good to go. You might only just need to pay for a plan, and you can just pay for that plan and use it. But if you were not given a free SIM card, when you come into the country, please don't buy a SIM card at the airport. Don't buy a SIM card at the airport, because airport things normally are very expensive, so don't worry, don't buy the SIM card at the airport. I would say when you come into the country, you can maybe locate a supermarket near you. They sell SIM cards. You can do that. It's really not expensive, like maybe £2 or £3 or £1. Is really not expensive. So instead of you buying at the airport when you land, it's very expensive at the airport, just buy it when you come in. Try to locate a supermarket near you to get the SIM card, or if you already know a provider that you want to use, you can try to search for their office on Google and just go to their office, tell them you want a plan. They might give you the SIM card for free, but you will just need to pay for the plan. Okay, so guys, the next thing I would say you should settle once you come in, especially now as I'm doing this video, this is December, and I know a lot of students are preparing to come in next month, which is January. So I would say this one is for students. Once you come in, guys, like maybe the next day, try locate your school. If you're a student, that is the reason why you came into the UK. Okay, so don't hang around, play around. Try to locate your school, locate your department, try to attend your orientation program, try to start your registration. Just get yourself prepared for school. Okay, so guys, the next thing you need to sort out when you come into the UK is your accommodation. Okay, so if you're a single student, you must have probably booked like a student accommodation in school or a private student accommodation at all. Okay, you must have done that already. But if you're coming into the UK on a work visa, I think most times your employer would kind of provide a temporary accommodation for you, maybe for like a few weeks or a month, to just help you till you get your own permanent accommodation. But if that's not your case, if your employer did not give you an accommodation yet, so you should have gotten your temporary stay first, which can be an Airbnb, and or you stay with a family. And while you are there, guys, hit very hard on finding your accommodation. Finding accommodation here in the UK is not easy at all. Let me tell you something, guys. I came into the UK this January 2023, and I can say it took us 3 weeks to get an accommodation. And if you want to get apartment, there are websites online you can check to apply for your apartment. There is Zoopla, there is Rightmove, there is Open Rent. And for this apartment where I stay in, I got this place in Open Rent. So but for Open Rent, the good thing is that for Open Rent there are no agents. Okay, so the landlord is or herself went on Open Rent to put their property on there themselves. So it can take up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 1 month before getting an apartment here. So just make sure you start as soon as possible, especially. All right, guys, so another thing you need to settle when you come into the UK is to get a bank account. Okay, you need to open a bank account. I would suggest opening a digital bank account immediately you come in, because opening a commercial physical bank account here in the UK, you might not have some requirements they will need. Digital banks are very easy to open, very fast to open. There are a lot of them. There's Monzo, there's Revolut. I think there are a few more, but I think the popular ones are like Monzo and Revolut. In my opinion, I would prefer you open Monzo, because for Monzo, when you open the bank account, you can request the ATM card to be sent to you for free. They provide free cards. If you want to open a Monzo bank account, I have my link in the description box, and when you use that link to download Monzo and register, you will get £5 in your Monzo account. Like, yeah. So guys, another thing you need to do once you come in is to get your national insurance number. Okay, it's called NI number or so over here. Your national insurance number, you would need that to like pay for taxes and all those things. So I would advise you apply for that once you get your permanent accommodation, or you are in an accommodation you are sure that okay, you'll be here for a while. As we apply for our national insurance number while we're in the Airbnb, because I think the national insurance number take a while. It took us, I think, 2 weeks before it got ready, and before that 2 weeks elapsed, we've already moved to our permanent accommodation, and a letter was sent to the Airbnb. So we're now trying to, you know, track the letter. We called the Airbnb to ask if they have the letter. I think they said, oh yes, they saw the letter, but they trashed it. It was just so crazy, and it was a hustle, a very, very big hustle, trying to call HMRC to, you know, update our address and resend the letter to our new address. So I would say that once you come in and you get your accommodation sorted, apply for your national insurance number. Okay, if you want to apply for your national insurance number, just go on Google, just search national insurance number application. A gov.uk website will pop up, and just literally start the application. I think you might just need to put in maybe your BRP number or your name or your maybe your date of birth or something to confirm that you're the one, and then start your application. So it's really not that hard at all to start the application. Just Google it and you'll be fine. Okay, so guys, the next thing you need to do once you come into the UK is to register with a GP. So GP is just general practice. They are the closest medical healthcare units, like the closest one to you, closest one to your house. So apparently over here in the UK, you don't just walk into hospitals. Okay, over here there are GP surgeries. That's what they call them, GP surgeries. So if you're ill, you first go to your GP. Okay, and if your GP feels okay, you need to see a specialist, or you need to do some certain tests or some certain scans, your GP would then refer you to a hospital. Okay guys, your GP should be closest to your accommodation. Like my GP is literally 3 minutes walk, like 3 minutes walk from my place. So it's not close to your school, not close to your workplace. It should be close to your accommodation. Okay, and healthcare here, you've already paid for it. As an immigrant here in the UK, while doing your visa application, you've already paid for your health surcharge. Okay, so you might only pay for your medication if you are prescribed one, and it's always, guys, it's honestly not that expensive. Like it's not expensive at all. Medications are only free for pregnant women and children. So if you have kids, just know that when your kids see the doctor, the medication will be free for them. And also if you're a pregnant woman and you are given a prescription, your medication will also be free for you. But even though the medications are honestly not that expensive, okay, and to apply or register for a GP, it's very, very easy. You can either maybe download the NHS app, and when you download the NHS app, you will see where it says register for a GP, and when you do that, it will give you a list of GP closest to you. Just make sure you pick the first one, because the first one should be the one closest to your house. Or you can either maybe go on Google and just search GP near me. Okay, GP near me, the first one that pops up will be the one closest to you. You can go to that GP surgery, tell them you are new and you want to register, and you can register right there at the GP surgery. Okay, and so guys, if you're watching this video so far, please click on the like button so YouTube can know that you enjoyed this video, and also recommend this video to people that will find it helpful. Okay, so another thing you should do once you come into the UK is to start applying for jobs. Okay, and also another thing people don't talk about is networking. You need to network with people. Referral is very, very important. Okay, referral is faster, way faster than applying online and waiting for them to, God knows, pick up your CV from the thousands and hundreds of CVs that were sent to them. So please, if there is a way you can just network with people. So guys, that's all about this video. I hope you found this video helpful. There are other things I want to talk about. It's really not about things you need to do once you come into the UK, but I know there are information that will be helpful to you. I know once you come in, you also definitely want to call family back home, and we all know how the network situation back home, especially from my home country Nigeria, the internet can be crazy. Okay, you can choose to call your parents or your family on WhatsApp, and the internet will be so bad. And yeah, if you don't want to go through that hassle, there is this app I know there are quite a lot of them. If you've been in the UK for a while and you know more, please let us know in the comment section. Let us learn. But there is one I use that is also very good, which is the White Call app. I'll put a picture of what it looks like. Just go search it on your app store. Your family or friends back home do not need to have airtime or data to receive the call from you. All you need to do is just fund that app and you'll be able to make international calls. Okay, so guys, that's it about this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section, and please guys, like this video. That is the only way you can say thank you to me. Okay, so please like this video, and it also helps YouTube to know that this video is helpful, and share to more people. Okay, and please let me know in the comment section. Let's start a conversation in the comment section. I love to reply you all on there. And also guys, there is a video I have on my channel that you might find helpful, and it's about things you should bring along into the UK if you're coming. So I will link the video somewhere on the screen and also in the description box. So if you are clueless about what to come along with if you're coming to the UK, please guys, go watch that video. It's very helpful. So I will link it in the description box. Okay, if you found this video helpful, please like once again, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, Merry Christmas, compliments of the season. Bye guys.